Hi guys, Celeste from Evermind. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on. Travis and I went on a much needed vacation. My first real vacation in 4 years, his first real vacation in about 12 years. So yeah, needed it badly. Definitely on my list to make sure I take a vacation every year. I have not been doing that, and I'm in a place in my life where that's yes, at least once a year. Hope you guys are enjoying our videos. We're really happy and loving the subscribers. Thank you all. You guys have really awesome comments and messages, and we hear all these really cool things. So we're happy you're liking it. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about visualization. So my history background is with NLP knowing. For those of you who don't know what NLP is, it stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. The NLP that I learned in Marin is a much different style from any other NLP I've heard about. We do conventional NLP, and then we take it to a quantum level and then some. So that's a whole other conversation, and maybe one of these days I'll have a couple of my instructors on the show because they're brilliant, wonderful, compassionate people who are worth listening to. So that said, that's a little bit of my background and why visualization to me is a really big thing. I think without visualization helps with mindset. Mindset helps with visualization. It kind of goes hand in hand to me. Visualizing has been an interesting thing for me in my life. There was a time in my life where, God, everything that could go wrong was going wrong. I was still figuring out who I was, and I used visualization, and everything that I wanted with it totally worked out. And I had absolutely no idea what to do with it because I didn't know who I really was. Visualization is something that Travis also does, not regularly, and we'd like to figure out a program that works well for him and with his schedule, for him to do it in a more consistent fashion, because he does really well when he does visualization. But he is very, on the mental side of things, he appreciates that. Probably why I love him so much. Probably why he can handle me so much. Let's be real. Yeah, I am not always easy to put up with. Just gonna throw that out there. He just got back from his competition in Turkey, and I was not there, but he went into it with a totally different mindset, and he left with a win. And that was his first win of the year. He had just come back from a hernia surgery. He had a hell of a day of travel before he got there, involving missing a flight because he didn't have a passport with him, and a 10-hour day of travel, followed by another 15 hours of travel, followed by getting there 3 hours before his competition started and still taking first. I thought that was impressive. Visualization is something that I don't know that everybody does it, or not enough people do it, or if they know how to do it. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about a couple ways you might think about doing visualization. A way that I've learned and I've done in the past that works is, there's an aspect of, quieting your mind. For those of you who meditate, it's super easy. For those of you who don't, it might still be easy for you too if you'd like it to be. But you sit and quiet your mind and close your eyes. I do better when I close my eyes. Do whatever works for you. And picture the situation that you want in your life, whatever the thing is, the desired result. Put yourself in that space in the future. And then you step into your body in full. So as we say, toes in your toe slots, fingers in your finger slots, breathe in your lungs, look in your eyes, and experience that experience. Notice what you're seeing, notice what you're feeling, notice what you're thinking. there's all of these external and internal components that can go with the visualization experience that is very important to note when you're doing it. Notice your favorite parts about that experience, right? So those kind of like make it almost tangible is what you're doing. And excuse me, I enjoy doing that a lot. It's a lot of fun when I sit and I do it. My practice right now is 15 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of stretching, 10 to 15 minutes of visualization, depending on how much time I have. So sometimes that's a big chunk. That's about half an hour, which doesn't sound like a big chunk, but sometimes when I have a really packed day, if I don't get up early enough or go to bed late enough, I don't have time for that. So I'm a work in progress too, go figure. When I do my visualization regularly, I do notice a difference. Now, the next technique is something that I was listening to a Finding Mastery podcast with Michael Gervais. And for those of you who don't know, Michael Gervais is the sports psychologist for the Seattle Seahawks. And I love his podcast. I can't listen to it as often as I want to because my brain gets going so fast. And I get all these ideas and I can't write them down all right away, and I can only get through about 10 minutes at a time with kind of any podcast. But if I have one to pick, that is one that I pick. I highly recommend it. So when he works with his clients, mostly athletes, he'll work on the struggle part with them when they do visualization. He'll slow down the really tough part of whatever they're going through in their sports performance and have them feel it out, and how would they like to think and what would they like to do. And he had a really good point, is that most people do the first thing I mentioned, which is, you know, to think about the end result. And the reality is the end result, it only happens at the end. So everything in the middle can sometimes be contrast, can be struggle, can be ups and downs and ups and downs. And not as many, it seems to me that not as many people will focus on the ups and downs and ups and downs. You know, when people look at celebrities or athletes or, you know, entrepreneurs, whoever, who are really famous or really great at what they do, they're seeing an end result most of the time. They're not seeing all the work it took to get there. You know, even with Travis, I watch all these people who love Travis and he's great and they're watching all this and they're rooting for him, and I love it. And sometimes I think, God, I wonder what it would be like if they saw his day-to-day life. Because his day-to-day life, guys, is he wakes up, he eats a lot of food, he goes and works, you know, he trains clients and then he trains himself and eats and sleeps. That's his day-to-day life. And when he's not doing that, he's at a competition. And the competitions are what everybody sees, and it's like, I would love if we had a film crew showing day-to-day life, because there's work and there's ups and downs and there's contrast and it's difficult sometimes. So visualization is something I highly recommend. I really, really recommend the struggle part. Struggling is really kind of interesting to do. And he just walked in, so I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I would love to hear from even our friends who watch this, whether it's in person or on the comments, what you guys do for visualization, how you do it, any different perspectives you have that really work for you. I'm all for learning new ways of doing things, and that's what I recommend. Those two techniques are definitely really cool ones to do. Please remember to subscribe, share the video if you like it, or anything that we have if you'd like, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.